rumours, let it be said right now, on the record, the Killers are back with a brand new song, first in 5 years.
Well, somebody told me you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I had in February of last year. It's not confidential.
And on the line right now, Brandon Flowers from the band joins you. How you going, Brandon?
Great, how are you?
Yeah, we're very good. Excited to be playing this new song today, The Man. But you also debuted a new song, Run for Cover, over the weekend. How did that go down?
Well, it went down pretty well, I think. It's about 9 years old, that song. So I guess I had a little bit of a head start with that one.
All right. And so you just haven't played much of it?
No, I never finished it until recently. And we're really happy with how it turned out. I couldn't get the second verse right.
Yeah, right, because I saw it described as a very Killers-y song, and I wonder if maybe the age of it added to that. Maybe,
we were working on it back when we were working on our third album, Day and Age, and yeah, I don't know, it's stood the test of time though, so that's nice.
Yeah, definitely seemed to get a great reaction. How do you tell the difference between what's going to be like a Killers song or like a Brandon Flowers solo song?
I don't feel like there's a huge difference. It's just there's usually a lot more energy involved when you get all four of us in a room, and you get, the way that Ronnie plays drums and the way that Mark plays bass, etc. It's just got a certain thing about it. So it's just once they get their fingerprints on it, it becomes a killer song.
So are these new songs, which we're assuming, well, we've got this one track, but we're assuming there's an entire album to come. Are they mainly songs that you've come up with in the last sort of year or so, or are some of them really old, like this Run for Cover, 9 years old?
I think they're all within the last year and a half, with the exception of Run for Cover.
Okay, cool.
So we want to put on this new song, The Man, which is very fun, great strutting song. Also have been seeing a lot of photos of yourself on like Instagram and stuff, repping a lot of The Man merchandise. Are you excited about having some new The Man sequin jackets and things?
Yeah. I mean, it's those were shots from the video. So haven't planned on any merch as of yet. But yeah, I always enjoy a little sequins on the jacket.
Do you see this song as being a good strutting kind of inspirational track, or what was the visual that you imagined when you were sort of writing it?
Well, the record is more. We wanted to make a more of a grown-up record, and one of the things that we had to face, I guess, head on was how did we get to this point? And I wanted to explore that, and I went back and looked at myself when we were first starting the band, and that is where The Man came from. I guess if you listen closely enough, after you hear it a few times, there are little lines that allude to chinks in the armor, and it's, I don't know, it's an exciting song though.
Yeah. So would you say it's almost like a kind of fragile masculinity sort of look at that kind of world? Yeah.
But it's got a certain bravado. The song has like you said, I guess a strut is a good word. So it could be a little bit confusing.
Well, let's whack it on right now. And if you're listening in your car, you can make up your own mind if you think it's good for strutting. This is called The Man. It's a brand new song from Killers. And Brandon Flowers joins you right now on the phone. Text us in 0439 75 7555. Let us know what you think of it. You're on Triple J.
That is new stuff from the Killers. It's called The Man. So much love coming in on the text line. Mitch in the Sunny Coast, definitely a strutter. Loving it. Bronte, also Sunny Coast. It's hitting Heartland Sunny Coast. She's loving it. Kendra in Melbourne, I've been waiting 5 years for this song, and it was worth every minute. And Tristo in Narangba as well, saying, I don't know whether to Saturday Night Fever or whether to Top Gun. I think I'm going to Saturday Night Fever. I'm loving it. You're on Triple J right now with Veronica and Lewis, and Brandon Flowers joins you on the phone.
And Brandon, people are feeling some real Talking Heads Bowie influences. Do you reckon that's a fair assessment?
Yeah, no, I mean, he's definitely always been in the equation, and he's one of the masters, and so yeah, it's nice when he rears his head.
Yeah, and I guess he also often writes in character, and you're sort of mentioning that this song was a bit of you looking back at yourself almost as a character when you were starting out. Is that kind of how it felt?
Yeah, that's definitely where the song was coming from. I thought I was God's gift when we first started.
How do you feel kind of looking back and hearing your old music and looking back at the way you were when you first started out?
Yeah, no, I mean, I was so young. I was 21, and I'm proud of what we did. I'm kind of blown away by some of the stuff that we did, but I'm happy to be a part of it. I'm just trying to keep the ball rolling here.
Do you reckon the track "The Man" is a fair representation of what the whole record will sound like?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, it's very different. It came late in the game, but there's something really undeniable about it. But no, we've got quite a selection, I guess, on the record, and I'm excited for everyone to hear it.
Do you know when it's going to be out?
Late September.
Oh, great.
Okay. And what would you say is the sort of sound we can expect to hear from the rest of the album?
Oh, it's we took some chances, and we really tried to push ourselves and to grow, and we got a great producer on board. His name's Jackknife Lee, and he's an Irish gentleman, and he's very creative, and that's what you need in a producer. And we really, I'm really proud of what we did.
Yeah, and you were talking about the music video before. Was that shot by Anton Corbijn?
No, but Anton shot the artwork and the photos for the press photos and the artwork.
Right, yeah, because he's this legendary music photographer and shot the film Control, which is the story of Ian Curtis from Joy Division, incredibly famous guy. What was it like to work with him?
That's right. It was a real treat, Well, we worked. He did our second album, Sam's Town, and he also did our video on our first record. So we have a little bit of a relationship with him, but it's always an honor to be on the other side of his camera. It's in front of his camera. He's the best.
Well, your name has been popping up in the news here, Brandon, not just because of new music from the Killers, but also because you guys are rumoured to play the AFL Grand Final. Can you confirm or deny? Do it, Brandon. Do it.
Well, we already confirmed it. We already confirmed it, right? AFL's confirmed.
Oh.
AFL's confirmed. I don't know.
Great.
All right, I don't know.
Well, Brandon, on that night, that's very exciting because as you said, this album will be out late September, around the same time as the AFL Grand Final. So thank you so much for the new track and for taking the time to chat to us. And look forward to seeing you later in the year.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, we see miracles.